Going live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ahoy, Malloy, Handymen. Today we are checking out Handyman Corporation. This demo was released during Steam's Next Fest event, and this is one of the many demos I downloaded. I downloaded a lot of demos, and in this game you become the owner of a business. I'd say a small business where you handle a variety of jobs that include cleaning, maintenance, design, construction. You accept contracts. It's very similar to like House Flipper if you need an idea of what it is. I found it to be pretty fun, if not boring and monotonous. But it's just one of those style of games like how Lawn Mowing Simulator or what is it, Power Wash Simulator or Beer Brewing Simulator. I forgot the Beer Master Simulator, where it's like it gets boring, but you gotta have that fun personality behind the mic, and that is me. I'm your fun personality. I'm D Cypher. Welcome to Cypher Spit Gaming, aka CPG. I check out all different kinds of games on a daily basis, and I drop those gems for you every day so you can see some new kind of games. And if you ever want to see more of the game that I'm playing, you can just drop in the comments part 2 and I'll play a little bit more of that game and you can see more of that game. And if you have any questions about a certain aspect of the game, you let me know in the comments and I can be like, well, this is how you do that and that's how you do this. This game, Handyman Corporation, is coming soon. It will be out September 29th of 2022 and it's made by Yuzu Games, Yuzu. So without further ado, let's start talking about what we have on screen. So here we have our tutorial, and this is showing us how you take contracts. So we're going to take this contract and we're going to help this guy with his kitchen. We're going to take his job, well, his whole house. It's not just the kitchen. Look at how much it's paying. $2,100. I'll take that. Let me tell you something. This game is actually near and dear to my heart because outside of me working my normal non 9 to 5 job, it's not even a 9 to 5 job. If it was a 9 to 5 job, then I'd have some semblance of a life. I tell you, I work in retail and it's damn near dead end. You know how they say dead end retail? It feels dead end for me. It's pretty stagnant, and then I don't want to get too in detail until I get out of that particular situation. Also, we're here to talk about gameplay. Let's talk about games. So we are going to take our time to repair the fridge, and it's going to give us two options. We can either repair it ourselves, which is always cheaper, or just replace it. Now, if we try to repair it, it doesn't always work, which is what I like. You can fail doing a repair, just like you can in real life, but it will save us lots of money, and we do have a budget of I think the budget's 2,100, or we get paid 2,100. There's also time constraints, so we'll have to make sure that we get the job done within the time estimate that we said we could get it done. So there's a bonus if we get the job done 50% faster than the deadline requires, but for every hour that we're late, there's a 5% penalty deducted from our payment. So we don't want to take all day. And I noticed that playing this game, it was a lot harder than playing House Flipper. They're two different games made by two different companies, by the way. It's just they both have a similar feel where they may as well just be the same game. But this one I noticed was a little bit harder, noticeably harder. So now this is more of the tutorial. Also, the graphics are like top notch, really good looking stuff. I like the way the graphics look. I'm not even gonna lie to you. So I'm just looking around now, trying to figure out the controls, figure out everything I can interact with just so I can see. I did notice that, and again, I hate to do this and keep comparing it to House Flipper. It's just the closest relative of games that I can bring up. But with that game, you could, interact with all the doors. Not that it's a big deal, but, I kind of want to see what's behind door number 1, door number 2. But look, damn, look at those graphics. Look at the lighting and look at the graphics. The lighting is so good. The detail on that wall, on the like popcorn wall with the stucco and whatnot, so good. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't like that wall for this interior. Not a good wall for your interior. That's a great exterior wall, but for your interior, you want something smooth. But it's that person's house. It's not my house. It's not like I'm living there. I'm just saying I'd want something smooth. I'm still figuring myself out, trying to find this refrigerator. So here's the refrigerator, and in order to do a mini game to try to fix the refrigerator, I'm going to need some things. I'm going to need a certain set of skills. I'm going to need some tools, like some screwdrivers, some screws, some nails, and then you got to watch the wiki, which is funny because it may as well just say YouTube, but you watch the wiki on how to actually fix it, and you'll see me do that. This is talking about the tools. So in order to buy the tools, I gotta go into my phone, which you'll see in the video. I have a hard time. I'm gonna cut out some parts of the video because it's long, and I pre-recorded this, and it's a good thing I didn't have to like play and talk because I was struggling. You'll see later on. But you use your phone, which I didn't figure out how to get to the phone, and there wasn't a tutorial to tell me. And yeah, I can't press repair yet because it says tools are missing. But I couldn't figure out how to get to my phone so that I can actually buy the stuff. So I was like struggling with the controls. Towards the end of the video, I did get the hang of things and I figured out the controls. So this is the wiki where you can figure out, hey, how do you fix something? And there's two different options. You can fix a fridge if it's broken, or you can fix it if it's damaged. We're gonna need a screw, a condenser, that's what I was trying to say, a screwdriver, and a wire cutter. And let's check out the video. So yeah, we're gonna unscrew and, well, first we clip off those wires, which is crazy because it puts the wires right back together. Then you unscrew the condenser on the back. And you know, the shout out to the game developer Yuzu Games, because I wondered if they actually looked up how you fix a refrigerator in real life and then just took that and made a game out of it. And I tell you what, I'm here for it. I'm here for all the boring life simulator style games. They're definitely you know, relaxing, but they can be boring. It's not one of those things where I can play and actively talk crap about. I can a little bit the more you practice on it. Oh, and you'll notice if you look at his laptop, that's the cover art to Firewatch, which is a good game. I noticed that. At least it looks just like it, or it reminds me heavily of it. It might not be it, but it reminds me heavily of it. So this is me struggling to figure out the controls. I'm trying to figure out how do you get to the phone. I might actually, let me cut some of this stuff out. You don't want to see me struggle. Let's just figure out how I get to the phone. Oh, and would you look at that? With the power of editing, we figured out how to open up the phone. So let's go inside this phone and finally grab the right tools. So we know we need a screwdriver, we need a wire cutter, we need screws. Now where's the condenser? There we go. And there's different brands. See, there's the BIOS and then there's the IKA. We bought all those things. And let's try to put together a fridge. Well, not put together. Let's try to fix a fridge. Now let's see if I knew instinctively what the heck I was doing. I'm picking up the packages. Amazon Prime, baby. Look at that big old box. All the stuff in there. So in order to use any of this stuff, we need to access our toolbox. Our handy dandy toolbox. So we're going to close that door. Because you know when I'm working, I need some room. Set the toolbox down. Yep, put it down. Whoop, where can I sit it? Figuring it out. Bam, there we go. And let's attempt to do a repair. So it's telling me to check out the video. Don't worry, we got this. We're masters. So now we're in repair mode. In order to repair an object, we're just going to follow the instructions. So let's connect the cables. Don't worry, I got it. Come on, connect them to the right thing. And yep, there we go. Oh, failed. I did not do that right. Now, they're going to give me another attempt to try this again because I messed up. I goofed. I done goofed. Oh, now it's in broken condition. And of course, there's a time limit. I got 60 seconds to do it. Disconnect those cables. Come on, get that wire cutter and snip. Next one and snip. There we go. I jumped the gun. Let's unscrew this. Wait, actually it's not 59 seconds. I'm looking at that. That's 59 minutes. Why would they give me 59 minutes just to fix a refrigerator? I think I can get a mini game done in less than 59 minutes. Pop that condenser on there. Come on. Come on. A lot of screws. A lot of screws. Connect the wires back. Now this part can't be the most realistic. I don't think that's how wires work. Success. Alright, now the fridge is in good condition. That's great. So the fridge is in good condition, but in order to make them super happy, you want to give it to them in perfect condition, which I did not do. So, you know, they have their different preferences. That also makes me think of the game called The Tenants. The game might still be in early access, but if you look it up on Steam, it's called The Tenants, and you can either fully satisfy the requirement or not. Ooh, painting. Here's where I'm definitely going to use some more of that movie magic because I was not paying attention and I painted the wrong room. So I'll let you see the shop and you can see how I goofed this up with just one wall. But yeah, I end up painting the living room pink when I'm supposed to only paint the kitchen, and that's because I pressed the tab key and I got rid of my objectives. So I didn't see that I was painting the wrong room, and I was like, that's a lot of walls, and I don't really like the painting system on this game. It makes me hate painting, which I already don't like doing in real life, but I do as a handyman. I do paint things, and it's annoying. I actually have a wall I gotta paint in my house now. I gotta paint the outside of my house. I gotta do a touch up because I missed a spot, and now you can see it now that it's the paint dries because I had to paint on a dreary, cloudy, drizzly day. Alright, so I gotta get a paintbrush, or paint roller, excuse me, before I can start painting. The only other thing, if they want my critique and some realism, they forgot about the paint pan, which, you know, you don't have to add. The painting on this game is already tedious and annoying enough. I don't want to have to deal with it. So now I'm trying to figure out how to get to my inventory. Am I going to be skipping some things? Yeah, in the beginning, like I said, when I was first playing, I was like a deer in the headlights. I didn't pre-practice this game first. So no, it's not the toolbox. Cypher, get the paint bucket out. He'll figure it out. We'll edit it. Let's see it. Let's go edit here, because he's going to be just clicking around. Let's get straight to the paint bucket.
2,000 years later.
Alright, I finally accidentally figured out how to press that inventory button. So let's put that paint bucket down. And we're going to do another skip too. We're ready to paint, and it's going to tell us how to start painting. But as I told you, from learning the hard way, I was painting the wrong wall. So we're going to show you. Oh, and he still paid me. Even though in real life he'd have been like, whoa, I did not tell you to paint this wall in my living room. So yeah, let's get the paint roller out. Looks like I'm still fidget spinning my way around, trying to figure out the controls. Came in at a bad time. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Paint roller. Dip it in there. Dip it. There we go. Now we're gonna roll. So this is the painting mini game. And I'm gonna just show you the one wall. And I'm gonna show you the kitchen. Or I'm gonna cut back into where I'm supposed to be actually doing, which is the kitchen. And I'm actually stroking the mouse up and down. It's horrible. It makes me think of real painting. And I'm sure that was a conscious decision where they were like, should we gamify this or should we just, you know, make them suffer? And yeah, they picked make them suffer, and I suffered. Doing this, oh, I suffered. So now we're going to time jump to where I'm done the actual wall I'm supposed to do. Oh yeah, and you gotta click over to see the wall, and you don't know if you're actually done the wall. You'll see. I'm gonna show you in just a moment.
6.5 hours later.
Okay, so I'm done my last wall, but guess what? I'm in the wrong room. It's not even my last wall. Look, I finally pressed the tab key. Paint kitchen with pink. See, this is why they say reading is fundamental, because you gotta read. So this whole time, I'm so embarrassed. I painted this guy's house. Look at it. Look how foolish I look. I look stupid. Stupid. I was supposed to be painting. Oh, kill me now. I painted the living room. I was supposed to be painting the kitchen. Why? Why didn't I paint the kitchen like I was supposed to? Alright, so let's move the bucket into the kitchen, and then let's start painting there. And I'll show you like one wall or so of me painting. Trust me, you don't want to see these strokes. Not these strokes. These are not the paint strokes that you want to see. Look how sloppy that is. I'm just rolling up this roller like, oh man, I wish I knew how to paint in real life and in the game. Oh, sick burn. I'm struggling here. I might torture you with another wall. I'll wait till this bucket runs out of paint. Oh, and also, again, not to draw comparisons to a different game, so I won't say, but maybe, this is what I'll say, maybe they should give you the option to buy a bigger paint bucket instead of just the 1 gallon bucket. Or is that a 5 gallon? Whatever. Instead of just that one size, yeah, that's a 1 gallon. Give us the option to buy a 5 gallon. That way I can maybe save some money by buying a 5 gallon, and it can wait, did I say Anakin? Sorry, I'm thinking of Star Wars, I guess. And it can last a little bit longer. Anakin. Anakin. No, I was talking to my wife about Star Wars earlier. Now I got Anakin in my head. I was talking about Qui-Gon. This has nothing to do with Star Wars. I'm rambling, and I'm also going insane because this is what happens when you paint. I can't speak for professional painters, but as an amateur painter, this is exactly what happens. I start just rambling to myself, listening to podcasts, and I'm just praying that if I listen to enough podcasts and enough music, I can get through this. I can somehow last. Alright, so let's get past the painting. You've seen me paint. I'm gonna fast forward to the end of me being done painting. I'll let you see me pick up this paint bucket. But yeah, I'll give you the courtesy of not having to watch me paint anymore. There we go. Oh, it picked it up so quickly. Alright, guys, look at it. It's done. Pink. Can't say I like the color for the kitchen, but you know, it's a color. It's what the customer requested, and we got it done. I soaked a little bit of paint that was left in there, like, oh, I'm so tired of seeing this color pink. Let's move on to the next activity. I think next we're gonna fix his carpet. His carpet's broken. It's got a big old hole in the carpet, and it's dirty. We'll fix that hole. We'll get that sorted. I need a needle and a thread or something along those lines. I checked the status of it. So there's broken, damaged, and dirty. No, broken, damaged, and correct. So yeah, we need a needle and we need an iron. So let's go get ourselves a needle and an iron. And then yeah, we're going to stitch that up. We're going to iron that out. Nice. I wonder if you can actually repair a carpet like this, or if that was one of those things where it's like, let's just make it a game and make it easy for the person. Because you can probably fix a carpet. They have upholstery tools. Upholstery? Yeah, the upholstery. I'm sure I'm saying that right. Probably. But I cut out, just so you guys know, look at the package just get dropped off. We'll say a drone dropped it off. I cut out 13 minutes of me painting. So that was a lot of painting that I did on camera, off screen, on camera, whatever you want to call it. I saved you guys the hassle. 13 minutes worth of painting. This video was originally an hour long, and I was bored, so I could only imagine saving you guys. Oh, look at that. Save that hole. Steaming it up. Get it nice and steamed in there. There's that realistic timer. 41 seconds. Ooh, dirty. That does not look great. Don't worry. We'll get that sorted out. We're going to try to attempt to fix it. What do we need to fix it? Let's take a look. Oh, a brush. Well, yeah, that makes sense. A brush or a carpet cleaner. Scrub it down. So we got to buy a brush. You see now I know how to open the tool, the phone super fast now. I'm no longer a rookie. I am now a intermediate. I used to be an amateur. Now I'm intermediate at cleaning. So we did some painting, we did some repairs, and now we're doing some cleaning. Scrub that carpet down. Big old dirt spot. Yep, get in there. Oh my gosh, this is giving me flashbacks and nightmares because I had to scrub some cabinets for a client, and man, I was doing a lot of scrubbing. I was scrubbing down these cabinets, and they had like caked on grease. These chairs, realistically, nothing's wrong with them. They say they're broken. I guess if you had to give it some backstory, you could say the chairs have really loose legs, and we could screw those back in. What would make them considered as broken? I guess one of the legs is missing, and it's not even worth it trying to put a ghetto rig leg on there. So I put them in my inventory, but we'd probably sell them. I just put them in the inventory just for the quickness. But in all honesty, we would just sell them. So we're going to buy 4 new chairs for this person. Let's go into the store. Go to furniture. Oh, this is furniture. Dining room. Got some nice chairs. The IKAs. And I wonder, Well, I'm pretty sure I know that's supposed to be. I'm checking the brand to see what their preference is, because they have preferences. They like the BIOS brand. They want to use the pink color. They don't care as far as what brand the chairs come in as. So we're going to get those IKA chairs. And this one, it says Speteb and IKA. But I was saying, I wonder if the IKA is supposed to be like a little play on IKEA. Let me know if you guys have ever been to an IKEA before. That's a fun trip to go on, going to IKEA to get the furniture. I've gone to IKEA a few times. I like the atmosphere of it. You get to go inside of these what do you want to call them? Display houses, I guess? Showroom floors. That's what it is. It's an experience to go to IKEA. Look at me thinking I can put down 4 chairs at once. So yeah, the experience is that you walk through the showrooms and you get to see how the furniture would look in a showroom. So that's the fun of IKEA. Other than that, it's all hail Jeff Bezos. I'm just going to go to Amazon for everything else that I need. So sad to say, because Jeff Bezos has some things that aren't too great with him, but we're not getting into that. I mean, you've made it this far into the video. If you're 20 minutes into this video, you can hear me talk about Jeff Bezos if you want. That's perfectly fine. You're the true victory here. You're the true hero, and I thank you. I applaud you. As a matter of fact, give yourself a round of applause, because you're a true champ. True champ. Let's replace this busted trash can, and we're going to fix that microwave. Oh, it's damaged. Alright, we need to repair it. First, let's find out how to repair it. So, it's broken, or is it? Is it broken or is it damaged? It's damaged. So we want to watch the wiki for how to fix something that's damaged. We need a brush. Sounds dangerous. A screwdriver, and a wire cutter. The magnetron is dirty. It'll need a touch up with the brush. Okay. So we'll clean that. I'm checking. See if I have my toolbox. Got my toolkit right here. Got everything I need. Let's get started. Oh, I'm missing some screws. Gotta have screws. Checking the video. Bam, bam. Take off the cover. I couldn't even do this in real life. I'd be way too scared. I'd just be paranoid that the magnetron, when it's not inside of its protective casing, is going to give me cancer or something. I know that's probably not the case, but my paranoia and my fear would definitely be like, oh, I don't have protective gear on. There's a metal plating shield on that for a reason. So take caution if you're going to do this. This is definitely that game thing. This might be how you actually fix it in real life, but maybe watch a real YouTube video. Don't let this game tell you how to fix that. Sometimes when I play Car Mechanic Simulator, I do think, oh, I can fix a car. Easy peasy. Let me fix my own car. Which, speaking of which, I do have a car right now that actually needs some fixing. I went on YouTube though. I didn't play Car Mechanic Simulator to figure out how to fix it. But sometimes these games can teach you something. Sometimes. Obviously it's meant to be a game, but with their indie games, they don't have to try to sell you microtransactions. Yeah, I'm talking about you AAA games. Let me tell you about the game industry right now. The game industry right now, indie games is where it's at. Almost just like the film industry, but luckily with the film industry we still got the Marvel films helping out. But other than that, it's all about the indie films. I just saw, well, I don't know if it's an indie film. It's made by Blumhouse, but they're more like either AA or AAA at this point. They don't have big budgets. Here we go. I'm taking off the back cover of this. We're talking about films in case you're wondering, like, how did we get to this? We're talking about films and how they relate to games. So with games, they have A, which I would call indie game, AA, which is that right in between, such as, I can't think of an example, don't worry about it. And then there's AAA games like your EA games, your Activision games, your Sony games. Anyway, so in the movie space, an indie film, I don't know what Blumhouse Productions would fall under. They're not indie, but I don't want to say they're AAA. They are big budget. They're commercial. They're really big. Either way, I was watching The Black Phone, good movie, and that's how I was kind of relating to this, where it doesn't have to be like super mainstream and appeal to everybody. It's just, hey, this is a good story based on a short book or based on a short story, and we want to turn this into a film. So when you do the indie games or the smaller movies, indie movies or whatever, you can be a little bit more creative. And the best movie of the year is Everything Everywhere All at Once. And I have a written review for that on my website, so make sure you guys check that out. I actually have to put that into a video. I just haven't decided if I want the video to go on this channel, Cypher's Pit Gaming, or if I want to go on my other channel just called Cypher's Pit. Because I want to have, um, a lot of subscribers so I can do this full time, and I don't want to start splitting them off so early. So I do have a channel where I do film and TV reviews. It only has maybe like 3 subs to it. So it's tough for me to really want to focus on that one when this one has 350 subs as of time of recording. Not that all of them are active. Shout out to Vipe Boy and Vanzy and who else? Shantae. Those are the people who I see mostly in the comments, keeping us active. And there are some people who respond to my Minecraft videos. I just haven't played Minecraft in so long. Oh, I finished all the requirements. Yay. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments if you've made it this far in the video. If you want to see the film and TV stuff on this channel for now until this channel gets big, then put back where it belongs onto the... Oh, okay, so we got paid. Look at the requirements. Preferences. We did not use the BIOS brand like we were supposed to. So he's 87% satisfied. We did earn some money. Great, great. And this has been Handyman Corporation. This is the end of the tutorial. So we'll just do a little rambling here at the end. And I'll give you my outro. As always, I've been Cypher. You can check me out here on Cypher/Cypher's Pit Gaming. I was asking you guys earlier, like 5 seconds ago, if you want to see the film and TV stuff on this channel, or if you want to kind of see it on that separate channel that's going to be turned into a film and TV channel. Like, I don't know if I should put it on both. You know what I'm trying to say? You get what I'm saying. Also, anyway, I'm Cypher. This is Cypher's Pit Gaming. Thanks for watching. Make sure you spread love and positivity out there with the next person that you meet. And as always, this was Handyman Corporation, and you've been awesome. I don't have a good outro. I'm just rambling. I love you. Bye. That's it.